I've got an incredible team working with me. So please make some noise for the man on color commentary at UCW-ZERO.com and all of our social media. Please welcome Alex Brady! He's here every show. Catch up with him on UCW-ZERO.com. The King of Cool's happy for you, but he's gotta hear you make some noise. That was that shot. Oh. The man with the mask and the belt got himself some beats as well. Catch up with Alex Brady on all of our social media. He does an incredible job on color commentary. And you guys are doing an incredible job making some noise. Now we've also got, here in professional wrestling, a couple things to be aware of. Just like any professional event, be it hockey, where a hockey puck might come flying at you. Be it a softball game where a softball game ball might come at you. At professional wrestling,
softball game ball. Yeah, no,
you.
that's a technical term, right?
So if you are in the way of a professional wrestler, just like a hockey puck, just like a softball, you gotta move. And if somebody says move, what are you guys gonna do? I think you guys are ready for this. All right, it's been brought to everyone's attention. I don't rock alone. I've got Alex Brady on the microphone, and we've got...
Yeah, we are ready to go. Woo, I'm still tired. I should run more.
Now, our next show is going to be July 21st at Catholic Community Church. We got information out on the table. We'll put it on our social media. And then we've also got our next event right here, August 3rd. Lucky 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep, that camera. Perfect.
And those are just,
Are you guys ready for some action?
you know, I usually give you a little bit of flack for your socks, Levi, but I really like those. Piper socks work out really, really well. I like those a lot.
You saw the Dream Team take the Tag Team Championship. But at this point, I can bring us another champion. Please welcome to the arena, the Ultra X champion. He is El Presidente of Thunder Chop Nation. He is the Mexican Warrior. Please welcome Guerrero Azteca.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get this started. We got Guerrero Azteca coming down. Looking as big and scary as ever.
Is the reigning and defending Ultra X champion. He came out here, he wanted to address you guys here tonight. Guerrero, what can we do for you here?
You guys want to see some Thunder Chop action tonight? Look.
I have music, it's just not working.
I think I deserve better opportunities, man. I showed everyone I defend this championship with pride, with heart, the Mexican Warrior. celebration. But for all, each and all these people too, you know? So I hear there's something going on, and you know what? I feel like I deserve a shot at the championship gold. What do you people think about that?
Yeah, no, I'm game. Yeah, totally.
Hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Guerrero Azteca is the Ultra X champion, and I've got a little competition later tonight to see who's going to be the #1 contender for next Lucky 1, 2, 3. But Guerrero, I mean, I can't have you running around with both belts all of a sudden. You got to give these guys a chance. Hold on.
Wait, what?
You got the Ultra X already. Don't be greedy.
So what are you people saying? Should we just trade these for that big opportunity of the championship goal?
Well, I don't know, man. That's a big gamble right there.
So what do you suggest?
All right, the other guys have worked real hard for their #1 contendership, and you've worked very hard for your Ultra X championship. So Guerrero, if you are willing to relinquish that title, that would bump you up in the standings for that #1 contendership. But that, you know, Thunderchop Nation, there's already so much.
Tinder!
You know what? Like I told you, I defended with pride, with heart. And whatever it's gotta be, whatever I gotta do, whatever it takes to get to that championship goal, I'm gonna risk it. I'm risking it all. Not only me. All these people, we're risking it all. And we're gonna take that opportunity. We got to do it, they said at the local.
All right!
You're gonna put me in that competition. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be the next heavyweight championship again. Because these people know, and they always supporting, they're always with me. They're always behind in the front. We're all going to a battle together because they know they're built. The Thunderchop Nation. So you guys know, and you guys feel when the Thunderchop is coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you want it, you will get it. The Mexican Warrior, El Presidente of Thunderchop Nation, Guerrero Azteca, will be competing later tonight for that #1 contendership for the UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship.
That is a huge opportunity. Relinquishing the Ultra X Championship just for a shot at the Heavyweight Championship. I don't think I've ever seen that before at all.
Please welcome referee Noah.
Noah. Welcome to the ring, Noah. Good to see you. You know, people like to give him a lot of flack, but to those people I have to say, at least he's not Chandler. Yeah, I still have a grudge right now.
All right, folks, we heard from the Ultra X champion. Now it's time to hear from the women's champion. She is a blast from the past.
Here we go.
For the UCW Women's Champion, Helen Ward.
All right, ahead of her time in every way. The blast from the past, Helen Ward, coming down to the ring, happily carrying that women's championship with her. And look at the crowd, they love watching her come down here, and she loves to work with them.
You guys, I do not want to talk long. It has been, what, like 2 months since I've had a match? Unacceptable, unacceptable.
Here, here.
Levi, with your permission, I would like to issue an open challenge.
Hey!
Title.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm game for that too.
Let's start now.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the gauntlet has been thrown. Let's see who responds. making her glorious return to the UCW-ZERO. All hail, the Greek goddess, Demetria!
Not entirely sure where she went, but but Demetria's been gone for a good few months. This makes for a really interesting return, coming right in and challenging for the women's championship.
Let's see if we can get one more person out here. Who else is going to step up?
What are you talking about, Levi?
Okay.
Wait, what?
They are former
You're adding more to this?
and champions. They are the weapons of mass.
No kidding. Okay, that's different. That's definitely different. But I mean, it's not like it's something we haven't seen before. Tommy Purr, an actual former women's champion. We've just come back from the reign of Princess Aden Reyes, so this is definitely within the realm of possibilities for the women's championship match.
All right, we got Demetria and Tommy Purr, one half of the Weapons of Mass Seduction, taking on Helen Ward in a triple threat match for the UCW-ZERO Women's Championship.
All right.
This triple threat match is scheduled for one fall.
All right. You know, Levi, sometimes I question your methods, and I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you're constantly checking your Tinder profile whenever you're in the ring, it's always something a little odd to me. But I like your decision here. This is a pleasant surprise for our first match.
We try to keep it interesting here. This is General Manager Levi Lee. I am joined ringside by the one and only, the King of Cool, Alex Brady. And yeah, I'm glad to see Weapons of Mass Seduction came out, and I'm glad that Tommy Purr stepped up for the challenge.
Absolutely. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I hope this doesn't make me sound prejudiced in any way, but I thought it was gonna be Paradise coming in and trying for the belt. But when Tommy came out, it was a surprise, a pleasant surprise, but still a surprise nonetheless.
Absolutely. We are an open challenge. Demetria has been gone for a minute, and she's going to need a minute for that skin to grow back from that brutal chop from Tommy Purr.
Helen jumping up on Tommy's back, trying to hit him with a sleeper, but it's almost like it was ineffective.
The ladies might have to work together in the short term if either of them want to be the champion in the long term.
Oh, Levi, you're talking about pulling teeth now. This is a triple threat match. It's every person for themselves. There is no reason that they should get into.
I see teamwork.
Yeah, that's not teamwork. That's a temporary truce, and there's a difference.
I didn't say they had to walk down the altar together. They've just got to work together to bring Tommy Purr. Oh, you're absolutely right.
And this is what I was talking about, a temporary truce. Every person for themselves in that ring means you take every opportunity you can.
Jeez, and the fire and fury between Demetria and Helen Ward burns so hotly that Tommy Purr's kind of keeping his distance right now. Never mind. He might be seeking out an opportunity now. Uh-oh. Wait.
I think she just realized what's going to happen.
That's not referee Noah. She's a former champion. Oh. Clotheslines all around.
That was an awesome series of events. Demetria taken down with a clothesline, and then Helen taken with a clothesline of Tommy's. That was all right. As I mentioned before, she is ahead of her time, and that's what I'm going to be calling that from here out.
An incredible maneuver. Let's see what Helen Ward's able to do from the top rope. Oh, wait. Demetria.
What is this? Okay. Surprising agility from Tommy Purr as well.
Oh, wait.
He's going for the pin.
Elbow was up. Elbow's up. incredible.
The elbow.
Yeah, shoulders up. Shoulders up.
What are y'all looking at? Her shoulder was up. If her elbow's up, that just means he counts a little bit slower.
He better not count
Wait,
slower. That's
no.
not in the rules.
No, you're good, right.
Wait a
that's
second.
good point.
We've got
That's
action
Chandler.
ringside. Paradise is not in this match, but there's plenty of bad blood between the weapons of mass seduction and the Greek goddess. Oh!
And a baseball slide breaks everything up, for a second at least.
Helen Ward is ahead of her time here. And a beautiful clothesline.
And she is cleaning house. Ahead of fire right now is Helen Ward.
She's about to knock Demetria back to 1989.
Good year.
Oh,
What's she going for now?
Stomping.
Oh! And a big drop kick from the other side of the ring all the way through. The momentum has got to be. There we go!
And
okay,
yeah.
Let me just correct myself. That was a really good maneuver. I think I'm probably going to call that one. Tell her that she's ahead of her time there. But like I said, she's impressive with everything she's doing in the ring recently.
I started to get a little nervous that, oh, wait, hold on. We've also got action ringside. Helen Ward and Paradise got into a little bit of a shoving match, but now it looks like it's all Helen Ward.
Coming in with a sunset
She's
flip and
got
Tommy 2.
ooh.
And, almost a 3. He was lucky for him to get his shoulder up.
A 2 count. Oh, Demetria looking to go back on the offensive, finally settle some scores. Oh, wait. What kind of DDT do we expect here?
Oh!
Incredible swinging neck breaker. And it is a true triple threat as now Tommy Purr.
Capitalizing and a spiking DDT, dropping her straight on her head.
Paradise taunting her ringside. But now Helen Ward is in Tommy Purr's clutches.
What's he going?
Wait, she might have him locked. Wait.
Okay, so I talked to him earlier. He calls that the catnap. And it's pretty easy to see why. That'll put somebody down. And here we are with a 3 count. Our winner is Tommy Purr. And the crowd does not seem to like that at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of pinfall and the new UCW-ZERO Women's Champion. He is one half of the Weapons of Mass Seduction, Tommy Purr.
Well, you can't quite say he won it us dirty. I mean, it was a fair and square defeat. I mean, he capitalized and he took the prize. That's the best way that I can put it. Our new women's champion is Tommy Purr.
All right, folks, it was an open challenge. Helen Ward was willing to take on any competitor, and now we've got a new women's champion in Tommy Purr. So be here August 3rd when Tommy Purr has to accept a challenge for that championship belt. And now, if you were here at the Rocky Mountain Rumble, you saw that I had some great socks on then too. But somebody kind of took some liberties during the Royal Rumble. I'm not here to compete, so I have to have a few words with one of my employees. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena, the UCW-ZERO Viking, Oddwan.
All right. Oddwan the Viking. This is good to see, making his return after a shoulder injury. He's been out for, I think, about 3 months. And here he is! 7 feet tall, over 300 pounds. Easily the most intimidating man in UCW-ZERO.
Not a match. Just wait one moment. I've been chokeslammed by you on enough occasions.
I respectfully disagree. Levi, I think.
Hold on. You're not here.
Yeah, it looks like the crowd's in agreement here, Levi.
I want you to meet. We're going to get you on a nice, good career path here in the UCW-ZERO. So I want to welcome out a team of individuals that have got a few things to say to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena. They are Cassidy, Stevie Slick, and Nick. They are the Dream Team.
Good read there, Levi. And here they come. The guys calling themselves the Dream Team.
They are
not entirely sure what kind of dream that would be.
And Christian Connor here, and the Dream Team has got some words for you, Odd One.
That's fine. Not to fight these guys. I want the belt. It's going to be a championship match. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say it slow. Do you people want to see stupid him get shot at these? They don't want to. They don't want to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of want to. That would be a good fight.
Excuse me, I got some business. All right. Stand up to me, ma'am. Can you stand up? Now, this fan right here is the least likely to succeed in life, and she's doing a great job. So I want to give her this award. There's a lot of pieces of shit in this crowd, and she's the top one. Good job. Give her a round of applause.
That's messed up, Cassidy. Come on, man.
These people fit for anything. All right. You want a shot, right? You want a shot from tag belts. All right, here's how you're going to get yourself a shot at the tag belt, sir. You have to win your singles match, which happens next, by the way, okay? And it's tag belts. You need a partner. You don't have a partner. So you need to find a partner for this next one. You get yourself a partner, and tonight you got yourself a match against another team. You win that match, August, you can have a shot at the belt. Still?
Oh, that'll be interesting. What? Oh, Connors! Oh my goodness! Yes! Connors, I don't know where that came from, but hell yeah, dude! You get to see the Dream Team throwing their weight around all the time, doing what they can, betraying everybody around them. It's nice to finally see somebody do that to them.
Number one contendership for the tag titles later tonight.
All right. Yeah, no, that's good. Cassidy stumbling out after a chair shot like that. I would too.
Tag team match later tonight. Well, too bad that doesn't change the fact that he's also got a singles match here tonight. So get me a referee out here. Odd One's not going anywhere.
No, that'll be good. Levi, is he going to face you?
To the arena, Jack Trade.
All right, well, Jack Trade's coming in. At the very least, this is going to be somewhat fair. Of the referees we have here in UCW-ZERO, at least I can say that he's on the side of neutral.
And his opponent, he is one of Team High Def. Please welcome to the arena, Matthias Starkey.
All right, Matthias Starkey, representing Team High Def, is coming out to the ring. I guess this match is official now. I'm not sure why this grudge match was made by the guy who has a grudge and he's not going to be in it, but at the very least, we're going to get a decent fight.
Single competition is scheduled for fall.
All right, the match is officially underway. Here we are. Levi, I just have to, I don't understand why you would put this together though, man. It's just a little odd to me. I mean, oh, and slapping him across the face.
Has Matthias Starkey beat up Odd One yet? There it is. There it is.
Look, Levi, I like some of your decisions. That triple threat match was awesome, but I have to ask. I mean, one, what's with this weird animosity against Oddwin? Why did you put together a grudge match that you're not yourself participating in?
Oh.
And why did you issue your certified public accountant to take your place?
Okay, that's a lot of questions you had there. This is General Manager Levi Lee seated next to you here, Alex Brady, and I've got a lot of responsibilities to do. I'm going to let Matthias Starkey handle my light work. And then I'm also going to have a tag team from the Dream Team kind of world to take out Odd One later. Dream Team's picking me some opponents for Odd One. Odd One's in over his head. That's actually pretty. Yeah, that's some steep water that Odd One has landed himself in, choke slamming me on multiple occasions. I'll admit, a couple of them were during official matches, but I'm sick and tired of it.
And also, the one thing you missed is they were hilarious.
Hey,
but
the socks.
If you have such
Hold
a
on,
grudge match
watch
here,
this incredible work from Matthias Starkey. Odd One is out of his element, and he's into. Okay, hold on.
Are you talking?
Matthias will counter this. Don't worry.
What are you talking about?
He's a smart guy.
Odd One's a Viking. He's one with the elements.
That's true.
That right? I think I got that right.
That's pretty good, actually. We're going to write that one down.
Yeah.
And put it on his obituary, possibly his resume, for his new job somewhere else if Odd One keeps on messing up here in the UCW-ZERO.
Oh, man. I don't know what you're talking about with messing up. He is easily the most intimidating man in UCW.
That doesn't mean you're good. You know, if you're intimidating, maybe you can do the right thing from time to time and not chokeslam the general manager every time you get jealous of his glorious beard.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh, you know, Odd One had an injured shoulder, so you got to know that kind of thing when you're the general manager, and it looks like Matthias Starkey is keying in on that already.
Yeah, Starkey, if nothing else, from what I've seen from him before, the dude's a technician. He'll definitely find a weak point, and he'll exploit it to the best of his abilities.
He's going to take that shoulder apart like a W-2. Ooh. Like a W-2 on somebody who's been cheating on their taxes. Matthias is doing an incredible job here breaking down the big man.
Yeah, he took the big guy off of his feet, which is admittedly a very difficult thing to do. I think you might have something to it if Odd One being out for a couple of months with his with an injured shoulder.
Absolutely.
Now that that's being worked on, it's very possible he could re-injure it. He might even. If it gets too bad, he might be shelved again.
Hey, you know, if he's got to go upstate for a little while, heal, that's fine. One less thing for me to worry about.
Oh man.
All right. Matthias Starkey, usually a tag team competitor, but I've got to say, he is more than holding his own against the big man Odd One here so far tonight.
Well, I've talked to him before. He's pretty good at holding himself. And Odd One slam dancing Starkey down to the ground. Every time I say Starkey, I want to snicker a little bit too. I don't know why. But just like taking him down to the mat. Just the incredible power, injured shoulder or no, of Odd One the Viking.
Odd One,
check that out.
Deadlifting his prone body off the ground and slamming Starkey back into the mat. That's a mistake. His shoulder is injured. Odd One is not using his head.
It is possible he may have bitten off a little more than he can chew, and an innovative maneuver from Starkey, dropping basically his entire shoulder onto his knee.
Exactly. Starkey is innovating and brilliant. Odd One is out of his element and in some serious trouble.
Leg dropping him, and now Starkey modifying an old favorite of mine, the Rings of Saturn. He's wrenching on those shoulders.
And you might believe,
Odd One's in some trouble here. If he can't figure something out soon, it's going to be over.
Zeroing in on that weakness. I think Matthias Starkey's going to wrap this up. Odd One's going to be in no condition for that tag match he accidentally got himself into. But what do you think of Christian Connors turning on the Dream Team so suddenly?
Yeah, no, I mentioned it a second ago. It's actually pretty refreshing to see after the Dream Team seems to betray and screw people over all the time. It's nice to see that turned on them.
Matthias is taunting the big man, and it did not work out for him. He gave Odd One too much time to recover, and now Starkey is in the sky.
Look at that look on his face. He seems to be...
And Starkey is a falling star. Does Odd One have the pin? He does.
And there's the 3, ending it with the goat herder. Oddwin the Viking, just squeezing through. That's good to do. It's good to see you back, man. I hope you stay that way, regardless of what Levi says.
A little later tonight.
This is angrier than I've seen Levi be in a long time. This is weird.
Later tonight. But please make some noise for Ottawa's opponent that did an incredible job, Matthias Starkey. We'll see if Odd One can still compete. He injured his shoulder, that's why he's been gone for a little while. It looks like he got pretty beat up just now. We'll get him an ice pack. But are you guys ready for some tag team action right now?
All right, let's do this.
Please welcome to the arena the UCW-ZERO's favorite new tag team. And they're getting along swimmingly. It's Kevin Castillo and Jack Wilkes. They are the UCW-ZERO Stepsters.
All right, it's about to get fun. All right, awesome. Kevin Castillo and the Mack truck joining forces once again, and it looks like they made it official.
Forget our referee. Welcome to referee Noah.
Yep, good to have you. Good to have you here. Better late than never, buddy.
And their opponent, we've got the new Step Brothers taking on some of the UCW-ZERO's legendary wrestlers. Please welcome to the arena, Blitz and Junior X, the original.
All right, business is about to pick up once again. The Originals, having been here for a very, very long time. Doing what they do best.
They are living legends here in the UCW-ZERO. They are Blitz and Junior X. the Originals.
There we go.
This tag team competition is scheduled for one fall.
All right, the four men in the ring. Blitz and Junior wanting to start things on a good note, trying to shake hands, but looks like Wilkes and Castillo, they're just not having it. All right, the two men locking up now. Now I gotta say this is a really interesting this is a really interesting team of Wilkes and Castillo. You got both of these guys individually have been working the last few months, and each and every time they both keep coming so close to victory. Castillo, his very first match, almost beat both Bobby Jackson and I guess Mr. D. Is that what he is now?
It sounds like you're enjoying this match I put together, Alex.
Yes.
Is this good so far?
This one is pretty awesome. I like this. This is fun to watch.
Excellent. This is the general manager of the UCW-ZERO, Levi Lee, joining the king of cool, Alex Brady, ringside, and we got a great tag team match here. New guys, the Step Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say old guys. I'm gonna say original guys, the Originals.
Yep. You got the Step Brothers and the Originals. Now I gotta ask, the Step Brothers. Do you think that they're called that because one of them looks like a cross between Will Ferrell and the other guy?
I think they just found out that they both love guacamole, and they decided that that's what they needed to base their friendship and their potential rise as an incredible tag team here in the UCW-ZERO.
Yep. We got Junior and Castillo trading kicks. They're just kind of feeling things out right now. Now you have to be careful when working with the Originals. There's a reason they have that name. Between Junior X and Blitz, they have over 30 years combined experience in that ring.
Wow, that is incredible. 30 years is old, according to Kevin Castillo.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got kind of a point. I mean, I'm over 30, and every time I stand up, like 6 different parts of me pop.
Oh yeah.
So
my back and knees are killing me just sitting here, to be honest with you.
I threw my back out the other day playing video games.
A beautiful reversal. Were you playing Rock Band? Okay, a beautiful reversal here from Junior X. Kevin Castillo has got to start to use his head for something other than something that Junior X can twist off.
You know, the kid's tough and he's tenacious. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do next. Considering the fact, and that's what I'm talking about, flipping right through and into a Russian leg sweep.
The speed, agility, and brilliant tag to the big man, Mac Wilkes. Let's see what he can do here against the Originals.
Oh!
Wow.
And we call him the Mac Truck here, and that looks like Junior was just in a car wreck.
Incredible match so far. Oh, and okay, that's actually a smart tactic. That's a good thing for the Step Brothers to be doing. Stay fresh, tag in, tag out. Oops, they waited too long. Now they've got to take on Blitz Rogar.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little hard to do, considering. Oh, I love this team.
We can't call them the heavy metal headbangers because that name is taken, but these guys are definitely headbangers, and they definitely know metal music. But I'm not sure if Blitz is too big of a fan because he is now taking the Step Brothers to town.
Yeah, I see Blitz as more of a Katy Perry guy. Oh! Castillo trying for a crossbody, and Blitz just caught him in midair, throwing him up in the air, and...
Wow.
I don't even know what to call that, but for somebody who's been around as long as he is, that's still, to be able to innovate like that, it's still an incredible way to use your mind.
Make a note. Wow. I might have to break Blitz and Junior X up and put them in some handicap matches after that incredible offense from Blitz Rogar right there.
Junior flying in with his big boom sucker punch, whatever he wants to call that. I hear him say stuff while he's in the air, and I like to guess at what it is. But yeah, And Castillo
I think he knocked a few screws
goofing
loose.
around trying to, and both of these guys trying to outdo the other. Castillo wisely getting back to his corner and tagging in Wilkes.
Ooh, Castillo might be 1 amp short of a rock show, trying to pull a move like that.
It's just the innovation and cleverness of the originals. Junior's seen it all. He's been here forever, and he's
I don't know if upsetting the originals and then leaving the Mack truck to their mercy is a great stepbrotherly thing to do.
Well, I mean, they're stepbrothers. If they were brother brothers, that would. Oh!
Junior X making room for activities.
And again, that just an innovative maneuver.
When you do when you do that maneuver against the stepbrothers, it's called the broken bunk beds. No, that's not gonna work.
No.
I was afraid that figure 4 might have been the end of the Big Mac truck.
It very well could have been. When you work a big guy, you want to take a base out, and the originals have been pretty good at that so far.
Oh, Junior X wanted some action though. I guess he communicated it to Blitz, and now he might have. Nope, not enough to get that 3 count.
Wilkes able to get the shoulder up.
Let's see, Kevin Castillo trying to get the crowd behind him.
This is actually kind of a strange turnaround. Usually you see the big guy taking advantage of everything, but Wilkes is in a bad way. I think if he doesn't tag out, he could be in some trouble here.
Absolutely.
Ducking out from under Junior, and what's he got here? And a full Nelson slam!
And a quick back elbow to the face of Blitz ringside. But does Mack have enough in him to get that pin? No, Mack is heading towards that corner. Kevin Castillo is looking for that tag. Does he have? He does.
He's got the tag. And in comes Castillo. There's a drop kick to Blitz. A drop kick to Junior. And here he comes with a flying cross body.
Off the middle rope and through the air, the originals are reeling.
Tagging the Mack truck back in. And here, oh
wait.
No, I heard them talking about this. They call when they're doing this. They wanted me to point out they're giving them the old razzle dazzle. That's what they're saying about that now.
The Step Brothers razzle dazzle. Wait, hold on. Oh,
and Blitz. Oh man, turning Castillo inside out with a massive clothesline.
You can almost call that clothesline the curtain call that brought an end to the razzle dazzle. Oh. Mack able to counter, able to capitalize.
He was going for like some kind of a razor's edge thing. And Junior, holy crud.
I was thinking these guys. An incredible series of offense.
It's over.
It's 1-on-1.
Once again, experience wins in the end. The originals have pulled one through once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this tag team competition and Junior X, the originals.
And there's some good showmanship.
Castillo, the UCW-ZERO. We got an opportunity to determine the UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship's #1 contender in what is now a fatal 4-way match. Tonight, he is El Presidente of Underchop Nation. He is the Mexican Warrior. He is Guerrero Azteca.
Guerrero Azteca. Just a little while ago, at the beginning of this show, openly vacated the Ultra X Championship for a shot at the Heavyweight Championship. And this is the first step toward making that match. I guess now it's a fatal four-way, so we're going to have 4 dudes in the ring at this point. I'm not sure who the rest of them are, but this should be fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, his first opponent in this fatal four-way. Please welcome to the arena. He is the one,
Another solid choice for the for competing for the #1 contendership for the heavyweight championship. Blake Grayson coming down, a former champion himself. He is. He is very, very good to watch. He's innovative, he's creative, and the dude is strong. I would almost argue he's pound for pound about as strong as Guerrero himself.
He is the one. He is Blake Grayson. And our third opponent in this fatal four-way for the #1 contendership. Please welcome to the arena, the UCW-ZERO.
Oh!
Bobby Jackson.
And things just got a little bit. Oh! Tony Nova coming out of nowhere, attacking Bobby Jackson from behind with a chair. Okay. Whoa! And yeah, just like that, we've started. So we got Guerrero and Grayson in the ring. Grayson taking over with a big, strong suplex, and Nova on the outside still carrying that chair that he used to lay out Bobby Jackson. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a good strategy as long as the bell hasn't rung first. It's technically legal if the match hasn't started, I guess, but you know, I'm not going to repeat that. Anyway, Guerrero. And Tony Nova with that chair again. Trades, you got to get some order in here, dude. Now it's okay. Things are starting to settle. The pandemonium is starting to settle a little bit, and now Tony Nova is clearly in control right now.
My goodness. You turn a triple threat match for the UCW-ZERO heavyweight championship #1 contender spot into a fatal four-way. Wrestlers kind of get out of control.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, don't get me wrong, the match hadn't started yet, so everything that happened with Jackson, I mean, an argument can be made that was technically legal.
No, it's legal. Yeah, no, that's why the match is going.
But we did have to. But Nova did have to get rid of that chair after Trades. After Trades saw him just...
Look at the sheer strength and force of will of the one Blake Grayson. Tony Nova, I hope that all of the alcohol in his body has not pooled in his head. Because he's going to be in trouble for the rest of this match.
Well, if you check out the look on his face, he's definitely not numb.
Oh, just a 2 count.
It's only a 2 count.
You know, this was originally kind of a triple threat match. Turned it into a fatal four-way. Tony Nova turned it back into a triple threat match because Bobby Jackson has barely moved.
I mean, I was going to say, to be fair, still kind of a triple threat considering Bobby Jackson is just now barely starting to stir.
And that's one of the things you've got to strategize, too. Sure, Tony Nova took out Bobby Jackson, making him the weakest target, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Blake Grayson or Guerrero Azteca was going to let him get an easy pin. This is an incredible match.
Yeah, well now here's the thing. This was really smart on Nova's part, being able to do that. He is easily the smallest guy in the ring at this current time. You've got Guerrero Azteca, the self-proclaimed biggest Mexican in UCW-ZERO.
Absolutely.
You have Blake Grayson, who pound for pound is about the same, is about as strong as Guerrero himself. Bobby Jackson, who is incredibly intense, and when he lets that get the best of him, he's incredibly strong to boot. So if under any other circumstances, I would have seen.
Wow.
Oh man.
Guerrero Azteca was being double teamed, and he turned it around and destroyed both of them in a double suplex. Wait. Oh wow.
And then taking Jackson back out of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Here it comes. You hear the thunder rumbling.
Thunder.
And the thunder chop to both Grayson and Nova.
Thunder Chop Nation is in the house, and ladies and gentlemen, I do not have instant replay, but if you were squinting real close, you saw Bobby Jackson almost get in the ring before being knocked back out. Oh, another Thunder Chop. Oh, a series of brutal elbows.
And Jackson finally in the ring.
Speaking of brutal elbows.
This is what I was talking about. When Jackson lets that intensity get the best of him, that's when he's at peak performance.
And the crowd is here for it. They are screaming for Bobby Jackson.
He is cleaning house.
An incredible spine buster. I know that chair shot hurt earlier, but he has come back, and he has come back strong. The crowd is chanting his name, and he is lining them up to knock them down. Guerrero Azteca in the corner, Tony Nova in the corner, Blake Grayson in the corner. Oh!
And just running into all three of them at once.
This is like a slaughterhouse, and Bobby Jackson is the butcher.
And he is just driving through every one of these guys.
Wow.
You know, there's just a couple of things that you need to learn when you come into UCW. One, you need to be quiet and listen to what people are telling you. You need to know not to pee directly into the wing, and you need to know that you don't piss off Bobby Jackson, because this is exactly what can happen.
And when the bodies hit the floor, you better get out of the way. Oh, okay, hold on. We're seeing a little bit of retribution. It looks like Tony Nova and Blake Grayson have set their differences aside to zero in on Bobby Jackson. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Now even Guerrero Azteca is taking the opportunity.
This can't end well. And the tower comes down!
Like a pyramid of destruction destroyed.
And Guerrero taking the opportunity.
Wow.
Trying in desperation to get any pinfall on anybody in the ring.
These four competitors have brought their A game here because every one of them wants that UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship. Guerrero Azteca has leveled the earth with these guys. Oh, and they're sending him out. Sending him over that top rope and onto that cold, hard concrete.
You know, with the heat outside today, that might not necessarily be a bad thing either.
Maybe that was Bobby Jackson. When he was laying on the concrete after that headshot, he was absorbing the cold, cool energy that you need in this burning warehouse environment.
I'm going to have to try that later because, wow, I think I've lost like 10 pounds just sitting here.
Yeah, well, I got to keep my suit nice. So, an incredible DDT from the one.
The double arm DDT, and almost. He was microseconds away from a 3 count, and Tony Nova breaking it up.
I think Blake Grayson's double arm DDT would have definitely finished the job.
Big Tony Samoan Nova. Drop on top of that. Oh, but he misses with the moonsault.
That standing moonsault is devastating. Oh, Tony Nova's now got some offense.
Taking him down is a modified spine buster.
Wait, Guerrero Azteca is back. These two have been friends. They have been enemies, but now they're competitors. They want that UCW-ZERO gold.
And a power slam! It's got to be over! No!
Still
He just barely gets his shoulder up.
not enough. I think Jack Trades is as shocked as we are that he didn't get that 3 count right there.
I'm shocked by that. I've seen him do that.
I am seeing incredible potential from these guys here. I want to
Here
see
we go.
these
He's trying
guys.
it again. He's going to try it to Jackson.
Wow.
And he gets it
Ooh.
off. It's got to be over. Pin him. 1, 2. And he gets his shoulder up again. What does Guerrero have to do?
Tony Nova is on the concrete. Blake Grayson is on the concrete. And Guerrero Azteca is on the hunt for gold. Oh, Bobby Jackson ducks underneath.
Jackson trying for a suplex. No, he's trying for a roll-up. He's got him. He's
Oh,
got
wait.
it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. But wait. Whose shoulders were down? Was it Guerrero? Guerrero's shoulders were down? What's going on? Whose shoulders were down? From what I was seeing over here, it looks almost like both of them. Looks like they pinned each other. The refs are confused too. Both men believing they win. Both of them have a referee with them saying that they won.
We've got both referees. Okay, hold on. It's getting heated. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm the general manager. All right. We've done triple threat matches before. We've done fatal 4-ways. You guys are both the #1 contender for the UCW-ZERO.
Oh, jeez, Levi.
You guys should be happy about that.
Oh, man.
Guerrero, I'd like to get in this match. Bobby Jackson, do you want to be the #1 contender for the UCW-ZERO heavyweight belt?
That's a stupid ass.
Guerrero Azteca, do you want to be the #1?
Yes, I do want to be number 1 contender, you son of a bitch.
August 3rd, Lucky 1, 2, 3, a triple threat match for the UCW-ZERO heavyweight
Oh, man.
here, August 3rd. Let's hear it for these guys, folks. Make some noise.
Oh, man, the bad blood's already flowing. A triple threat match has been set for our next show, August 3rd.
He relinquished the Ultra X title to be in that #1 contendership.
And,
you'll
wow.
see him go
Yeah, they talk about Lucky 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
That's the name of our next show, and I mean, you can't get much luckier than that. We have 2 #1 contenders.
Special free
Aw.
our referee Jeff Burger.
Oh, no, guys, don't humor him.
Our first opponent in this single competition, making his way to the ring and representing the Green Team. He is the UCW-ZERO President and owner, Stevie Slade.
Oh, Stevie. Wait, is he coming out for a... No, this isn't good. This isn't right. This isn't... We already know what's about to happen. No, Stevie. Look, we know what's going to happen.
The only reason that you're here enjoying this tonight is because of me.
Steve, no. Oh, come on!
His opponents, a very special man here in the UCW-ZERO. He is the asthmatic, diabetic, here to prove that anyone can do anything. Please some noise for Andy Monreal.
All right, we got Andy Monreal coming out. Clearly a crowd favorite. People seem to like him.
Inspiration, overcoming asthma, overcoming diabetes, and he's here to challenge the owner. Make some noise. He is Andy Monreal.
Oh, the poor kid. This is, I can already see what's about to happen. I can already see it.
The singles competition is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. That's good, Monreal. That's good to see. But I mean, I already know how this is going to go. Levi, why did you even think this would be a good match to put together? You know what's going to happen.
Okay, who's my boss? He's in the ring.
Oh, great. Yeah. Now,
Stevie Slick.
Now you're all buddy-buddy.
No, we're not buddy-buddy.
You
This is his. He wanted this.
Oh.
Andy Monreal wanted to prove himself. He's overcome a lot in life.
Yeah, and that's about to come to a crashing halt by going against both Stevie and his nephew.
Hey,
did you forget about that?
Well, okay. I was doing everything in my power to make sure it was a fair match without the rest of the dream team out here on Stevie Slick's side. But Stevie Slick does get to make personnel decisions, and he put Chandler in as the referee.
And you can see the confidence just flying off of Stevie with that slap to Monreal's face.
Well, that's pretty much the way Skeletor rolls. He tries to slap the skin off of anyone else who's got it. Monreal, I will destroy you.
Oh man, I think I have a new ringtone. Monreal finally taking over a little bit. Now,
he might be wrenching that shoulder out of that creaky old joint. Oh,
yeah,
another arm drag.
Taking a commanding lead over Stevie Slick, and Chandler looks disinterested. I don't think he even if Stevie were to tap right now, I think Chandler would probably turn around and look at the rafters.
I think Stevie Slick could fill out a confession, sign it, and Chandler would be like, Steve won.
Oh man.
Now, I don't think that you can hear this at home, but Andy Monreal has got some ladies making noise for him. Oh, come on.
Really?
Wow. I could have gone to Paco's place and bought a tamale for how long that 2 count took. Do they have tamales tonight?
No, but we got nachos.
Okay, we got nachos.
And, man, that was it.
Wow, some solid kicks, and he goes down like a tombstone.
Using those feet to give Stevie an education. And come on, man.
Chandler goes down like he's the one with bad knees. Wow. Checking
to make absolutely sure that Steve capitalizing.
Come on.
I'm saying capitalizing to be nice, but come on, he's been in charge of this the entire time.
And you can't forget that Stevie Slick has been a ring general for almost as long as he's been the UCW-ZERO owner.
Don't you ever call him that again.
Okay. I mean,
Stevie Slick is in charge.
He's obviously in control of the ring right now.
He's in charge of the promotion, and he likes to throw his weight around whenever he gets the feeling that somebody might be coming subordinate.
Look at how shiny his boots are. They remind me of my time in the military. Ring general. It just sprung to mind.
That's not ring general. That's never being in a match because you don't have to.
Yeah, he does it because he likes to. Well, how did you get me defending Stevie Slick? This is crazier than the match right now.
That's a really good question here. I'm starting to wonder about your loyalties, dude.
Hey, I'm loyal to the game. Oh. Oh,
okay.
man. Oh,
So-
Stevie Slick's going to break his own hand with these. He is. He's going to break his own hand.
The one credit I can give to Stevie Slick is that he has a very strong chop, and now he's seeing that there's also a strong chop coming his way.
A rake to the eye that even if Chandler wasn't cheating, he did not see it. Andy Monreal is in trouble after that cheap shot from Stevie Slick.
Let's face it, man. Monreal was in trouble when the bell was rung.
Get out of the way. Oh. Wow.
And Stevie
Slick
getting the shoulder up. I mean, having had almost an entire week to do so.
Let's see where this goes. Uh-oh. A
Stevie
classic.
Picking Monreal apart with an abdominal stretch, and just
and
using
even
the
greater,
ropes, using the ropes for leverage, and look at the position. Chandler can clearly see
see that. Stevie Slick is not as wide as a barn door. That arm is easily cheating. Oh, he breaks loose. He goes for the pin, and Chandler with the slow. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, is he calling for outside?
He was
Those were the ladies.
He was distracted.
Those were the ladies I was talking about cheering for Andy Monreal. And I saw that low blow, and I was looking at the women in the audience. Come on, Chandler.
It's clearly blatant.
Oh, wow.
And there's the three. Oh, don't ring that. Oh, man. That was, I mean, seriously. Somebody needs to give this kid some justice. And now they're both working on Monreal. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Get somebody out here. We need somebody. Orcutt! It's Orcutt! Orcutt's in the ring. He's back. He's back. Orcutt is. He's back in the. And look at Slick and Chandler just bailing out.
I'm going to pretend for all of 1 minute that I don't know exactly who you are. I'm going to give this fan who should not be in this ring 1 minute to clear out this ring.
You've got to be kidding me, Levi! You've got to be kidding! You've seen it as well as I have, Levi! Don't you dare, Levi! Don't you dare! This is ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous! Shameful. Absolutely shameful.
And Chandler, the referee, to a handicap match here on August 3rd. A lucky 1-2-3 event at the UCW-ZERO.
Now here's hoping, man. Here's hoping. I'm expecting good things for Monreal.
Referee Chandler. Are you guys excited for that next month? I don't know if you got that individual. No calls were made. You know, my wireless was down. Cell phone wasn't working. I was in a different app, I think. We have some big matches here tonight.
Checking his Tinder profile again, I'm sure of it.
A 6-person tag team match. In this 6-match tag team competition, I have selected some individuals to compete together to see what our next tag teams are going to look like here. So please, welcome to the arena our first competitor. They are one half of the Weapons of Mass Seduction. They are accompanied by Paradise. Correction, they're accompanied by Tommy Bird.
All right, moving into this again.
Paradise.
We're getting ready. We saw Tommy Purr in action earlier. Now it's Paradise's turn. Tommy, the new women's champion. If you think that's weird to hear, welcome to 2019. But now we've got Paradise getting ready, just snubbing people all over again. I mean, she does sort of have that attitude, like she's better than everybody in that ring. So it's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge how to feel about her. I love her talent. Her personality is about it too. Or I shouldn't say it like that. I hope she doesn't hear this. All right, moving on. The next contender, here comes Aden Reyes. I'm sorry, Princess Aden Reyes. And just saying that gave me a bit of a headache. Now I really feel bad for Aden Reyes. Like he's clearly in the middle of a psychotic break. I just
making his way to the arena. He's a UCW-ZERO superhero. Hey!
All right, it is time to fly. Kate's coming in now. A veteran here in UCW-ZERO. He's been around for quite a long time. The resident superhero. And it's gonna be weird to see. It's gonna be weird to see how he interacts with Reyes in Paradise. Clearly, the crowd's a fan.
Making his way to the ring. He is a former UCW-ZERO champion with the Born and Bred. He is Jason Bravo.
All right, Born and Bred. Jason Bravo making his way to the ring now. A harrowing story about this guy. He was out with a serious facial injury for almost a year. And coming back, he's been on quite a roll ever since. It looks like he hasn't skipped a beat.
The future of the UCW-ZERO. He is Malcolm Nesta.
All right, Malcolm next coming down. Another one of the fresh faces here in UCW-ZERO. And he's the guy's kind of hard to gauge. He seems like one of those kinds of guys who, I honestly can't think of much about him, but it's clear that the frustration's been mounting on him in these past months. He doesn't seem to be. He seems to have been struggling for the last little while.
Hell Valley, Utah. Please welcome Anu Naki.
and a newcomer to UCW-ZERO, Anunnaki. Done a little bit of research on this guy. 6'3", 210 pounds. He is a pretty good sized dude. He's been all around the western states, from Hell Valley, Utah. It's kind of calling himself the Salt City Poltergeist. Yeah, we got it right here.
You guys haven't all worked together before, so this is perfect. These teams are now competing for the #1 contendership of the Ultra X Championship at Lucky 1-2-3. Whichever team wins, those three go on to face each other on August 3rd. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right, this 6-man tag team competition is for a shot at the Ultra X Championship next month and scheduled for one fall.
Match is almost underway. And it looks like we're beginning with Paradise and Anunnaki. Nope, we're beginning with Anu and Adin Reyes. Reyes trying to suss out the situation. He seems a bit apprehensive getting in the ring here. Oh! Yeah, no. Adin saying that he wants Bravo, and then Anu just walking right over to Malcolm next, and then kind of wonder what these guys are trying to decide here. And then, okay. And so I guess we're going to decide eventually. Does anybody want to draw straws maybe to find out who's gonna work? And and Paradise tagging out to Adin again. This time they're what? Wait, what? Okay. looks like Bravo's had enough of the jumping around. He's just challenged both Reyes and Paradise to a leg wrestling match. And just how is this going to work? And Bravo wins. I'm not ringing the bell for that, but
Alex,
yeah.
I feel like I missed something.
Maybe. It's hard to explain. There was a lot of tagging out. It's pretty clear that Paradise and Reyes don't really get along very well. They don't really want to be in this match with each other, much less against each other.
Oh yeah.
So as much as I hate to say it, it's kind of on Cade to rope things in, and
well, that's why I gave them the additional motivation of the Ultra X Championship shot next month.
Yeah, no, because clearly that was a help.
August 3rd. Hey, Jason Bravo, born and bred, he's been the Ultra X champion before.
Going to back body drop Cade, but Cade flipping out of it and just landing. I think that was, in fact, the superhero landing. It's hard on the knees, by the way. Have you heard that?
No, I don't do that myself. This is Levi Lee, the general manager of UCW-ZERO. I am accompanied ringside by the captain of Cool, Alex Brady. And we got that was not the cleanest of
blind tag from Malcolm Neck. This is going to be I can see that this is going to be a running theme here. It doesn't look like any of these teams are used to working with each other, much less want to be with each other in the ring.
Well, that gives it drama. That gives it excitement. They've got to set their differences aside for tonight so that they can get a chance at the championship next month.
Well, I can see that, but I don't know.
It's called brilliant storytelling, superior managerial skills, and I like what I see from Anunnaki. The poltergeist-like strength of this man, hailing from Hell Valley, Utah.
Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to him before the show started. He's got some interesting information. He's been all around the Western states. He's been wrestling for quite a few different places, and he seems to leave a very strong presence wherever he goes. The most important thing about him, in my opinion, he's told me, and I need to get the story on this, that he's died twice.
Wow.
And I don't know much more than that. But
has he ever defeated a superhero, though? Well, okay, hold on. Superhero's out.
See.
Princess is in.
Yep,
we got Adin Reyes in there against the new face of wrestling, Malcolm Next.
Malcolm Next, and he's working with that Taekwondo experience. He's had 4 years of Taekwondo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have my old notes in front of me, but
I believe that's the resume. Ooh, and they're lining up, and he's knocking them down.
Yeah, he's cleaning up pretty well here. Oh, Reyes with a low kick, and Paradise jumping out of the way. Really innovative pin. Malcolm's in a bad way now.
Are we witnessing a legendary Paradise temper tantrum? Oh, solid forearm to the back. Oh.
Levi, is it really legendary if you see it like twice a day?
Well, some of them may be more legendary. More legendary than others, but
and that look on his face.
That's a legal tag.
That chop. Clearly, he's trying to send some kind of message to Paradise, who in turn is trying to send a message to Adin Reyes. It's very obvious these two don't like each other.
Well, they've only got to be friends long enough for them to win this match, and even then, it just takes one pinfall, one submission, one count out, and one team will compete against everyone else that they've worked with here tonight. And I gotta give. It looks like Adin Reyes and Paradise don't work well together, but they've got a secret weapon in their corner. The women's champion, Tommy Purr, is ringside right now, cheering on his fellow weapon of mass seduction. Oh, back to the Princess. Ooh, solid bump.
Paradise with a senton.
Hey, all right.
And Adin with a senton.
Adin Reyes.
You know, it just occurred to me, both of these guys have that in their repertoire of moves as like a major attack.
But Adin calls himself the resident professor of the senton bomb.
Yeah, but let's be fair. He also calls himself a princess.
Well, you know, all of these claims can exist at the same time in the universe with a superhero, the superhero Cade. Catching elbows from Malcolm Next. Oh, he's powering up.
Here it
up,
comes.
Up, and away.
And a super elbow straight to the dome.
Oh, Malcolm Next might be looking for a
One
future
more time,
visit.
coming back up.
Oh, wait, he
and
caught
Next
him.
Caught him this time. And a huge one-arm slam, just planting Cade right in the middle of the ring.
I hope Malcolm Next had that one in his arsenal already, because I think that was muscle memory. He looks dazed, he looks confused, and he needs to be looking for that tag. Oh, legal tag. Adin Reyes, Jason Bravo.
Bravo.
Ooh, bad blood between these two.
Easily the freshest guy in the ring currently. He's cleaning house, taking down both Reyes and Paradise at the same time.
Paradise got the tag. Paradise gives it right back to Adin Reyes.
And Bravo just turning him inside out with that punch.
The Bravo body is on display.
Okay, we got some dissension again. See, this is what I was talking.
Natural leader. Natural leader. He's like it's like the Avengers or the Super Friends.
Did he just call for them to assemble? Oh my God! That's amazing! And Bravo capitalizes!
They were aiming for the Avengers. They kind of got the Three Stooges. Oh, and now it's Anunnaki. Wait, what do we have? A counter, a reversal.
And holy crap, they are actually working together. I didn't think that I would actually see this.
Oh,
but here we go. Anu taken back over. I mentioned before, this guy is not someone to take lightly.
Ooh. That somersault into a spear.
Yes.
And a blind tag from Malcolm next. Anunnaki with incredible weight. Is it time for this team to have a breakdown?
Bravo wanting it. Yeah, I have a feeling that these guys need some kind of inspirational speech too.
You know, somebody put together a really
hurricane
interesting match.
Followed by a discus punch. These guys are Bravo and Kate are out.
Whoa! Oh, Paradise on top.
Paradise on.
That's it.
And it's over. They win against all odds. It's a Christmas miracle or something, but they win.
What match are you waiting for?
And it's the three are victorious, but I think they can safely say none of them ever want to be in a team again. Well, that works out. August 3rd, you guys are going to get your chance to fight each other instead of fight alongside each other. So
buy your tickets online August 3rd, right here. This match has been a long time in the making, and I'm very grateful for this wrestler to be here tonight for this singles competition. You folks are going to have to make some noise for this man. Please welcome to the UCW-ZERO Arena. He is the Midnight Delight. Jesus in black leather, Richie Slade.
all right, Richie Slade making his UCW-ZERO debut. I've heard a couple of things about him. He's experienced from around the country. It's just here that he's just barely coming in. He mentioned earlier that he wants to grace the state of Utah with his presence. And clearly he's and another satisfied fan here in UCW-ZERO.
And now, his opponent, a true hometown favorite. He is the UCW-ZERO's human highlight reel. He is Matthews.
Here we go. Get ready to record. Get ready to record the next 10 minutes of this of time, because the human highlight reel is here, and you're going to want to see this over and over again. There we go. We got his music going now, man. Good help is so hard to find these days. And it's clear, it is obvious who the fans are behind. And now we begin. This is a match that I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of eager to see. I mean, we've seen Trey Matthews in action before, but this is a debut for Richie Slade, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Absolutely. I've been researching Richie Slade. He has brought an incredible energy and intensity all over the region. I'm excited to see what he can do here in the UCW-ZERO arena.
Intensity, energy, those are two words that explain Trey Matthews to a T. So this should be very interesting once it gets into it.
Oh, Richie's reaching out to the audience there. Oh, hey. He's antagonizing one of our female fans, trying to redirect the chant of "Who sucks?" Ugh. Okay, well, maybe he's not going to be a fan favorite, but we're going to see what kind of technical wrestling he's got here. Good, solid headlock. Excellent takedown.
And starting things very basic. You notice this with a lot of guys. They try to feel the situation out a little bit. Try to figure out if they can find any weaknesses by
absolutely
by just trying to go back and forth, trying to find some kind of advantage.
An incredible display of athleticism from Richie Slade. Oh, and a gentleman. Well, not always a gentleman. I've heard him say a few rather choice words so far, but a gentleman. Oh. I stick with my former assertion.
Okay, so I've been keeping track on this. This is the fourth time that somebody has tried to shake someone's hand tonight.
Really?
I think there's a pattern. I don't think I should shake anyone's hand tonight. It never ends well.
Never ends well. Well, Guerrero Azteca might have shook my hand when we got him that #1 contendership, and he's going to be going for the UCW-ZERO heavyweight next month.
He shook your head because when I saw him earlier, he looked like he was going to rip your arm off.
He got what he wanted. He's #1 contender next month alongside Bobby Jackson. We're going to have to see who's the UCW-ZERO heavyweight champion before the end of the night, though. The Deacon of Doom holds it, but Mr. D won the Rocky Mountain Rumble to secure a title shot tonight. That is our main event, but this might be the match of the night because I'm picking up some real potential from these two, and now it starts to pick up.
Matthews.
Ooh!
Just flying around that ring.
The speed, the agility, and the intensity. Exactly what I was hoping to see here tonight.
No, we've been over this.
Richie Slade wastes no time to take a little bit of time outside the ring. Gather his thoughts.
Gather his thoughts. You're in a wrestling match, Slade. Come on, man.
You know,
What is so interesting out there when you're supposed to be in here?
I had a moment at the beginning of this match to talk to. Oh, wait for it.
And a springboard drop kick.
If you're going to spend time outside the ring, Trey Matthews is going to make sure you do not enjoy it. Wait, he might be going out too. Oh!
And a dive onto Slade.
Directly into our cameraman's lane over there. We are lucky that there was not a fan in the way of that incredible action as the fans start to clap.
Well, I mean, you say it's a cameraman's lane, but I think it's tailor-made specifically for that.
You know, a little from column A, a little from column B.
Absolutely. And here we go. You can see the wheels running for Matthews as he flies out of the ring.
Up the runway and into the concrete.
Living up to his nickname of the human highlight reel. It's very rare to see somebody almost overshoot a plancha. But Matthews gets such incredible hang time in the air.
Amazing. He has spent so much time above the top rope. It's like he is Mr. Match of the Night here. You know, me and Trey Matthews, we've had our differences before, but he is delivering a performance here tonight. Ooh.
And Slade cutting him down to size. Just that kick to his ankle. Did you see his face bounce off the ring steps?
That was rough. Speaking of faces, I noticed when I was in the ring that Noah and Richie Slade looks like an evil Noah from the future. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
And he has a mustache too. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Evil Noah from the future has come back in time to kill Sarah Connors. Wait, no, that's a different thing. To take on the human highlight reel. Oh!
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. That takes a lot of skill to be able to pull something like that off.
He still wants it.
He's got it for a pin. 2 counts both times.
Look at the two of them face to face. Tell me it's not there.
Well, to be fair, we are seeing them both in the same room at the same time, so it's kind of
Is that from Bill and Ted? No, I don't know. Anyway, we are looking at an incredible high-flying action. We've seen some serious technical wrestling. I believe that was a bit of a cheap shot there. Might have had Trey Matthews by the throat, looking for that pin. Okay, see, there it is. All right.
Wisely, Noah was able to see it and call him out on it.
Noah did not wrongfully favor Future himself. He's trying to call it down the middle. Into the corner. Oh, nope, Richie Slade. Oh.
And just swatting him out of the air with a huge elbow.
An incredible maneuver. Perfectly timed, brilliantly executed. Is it enough? No.
And Slade just barely gets to the rope. If he wouldn't have been right there next to the rope, I don't think he would have gotten up.
True.
I think this would have gone to Trey Matthews. Just that elbow straight to the face. That had to have rung his bell to the point that I'm not sure he knows where he's at.
Oh!
Big Russian leg sweep from the middle rope.
You do not see that kind of thing often, and you never see it executed that perfectly.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. That was impressive.
Richie Slade thinks it's more impressive than Noah does. He thinks he should have gotten that 3 count off of that. But Trey Matthews has still got the crowd behind him here.
Just wailing on him in the corner.
Oh, I think Trey Matthews might have fatigued himself earlier this evening. Richie Slade has wisely conserved energy, taunting the crowd, avoiding direct contact. Nope. It looks like Trey Matthews might be firing up here tonight.
He's certainly fighting back. And it's hard to tell. Even with everything that's happened, it could still be anybody's game. But now Matthews just firing up and fighting back. This is just a back and forth here that's very rarely seen. Matthews trying for a super kick twice.
Oh,
And he finally lands it.
If at first you do not succeed, go for the super kick again.
Oh! And a dragon suplex. Again, they're just pulling out moves that we haven't seen very often. 1, 2.
Still not enough.
Just barely gets his shoulder up. I thought it was going to be over after that suplex.
Trey Matthews has still got a few tricks up his sleeve. Richie Slade has brought some incredible maneuvers to this match tonight. I feel like it is still evenly matched. Ooh, a solid boot to the face, and Richie Slade goes up top. Ooh.
Slade gets a foot up, and he's just able to.
From the middle
Here it
ropes,
comes.
and now
Here
into
it
a
comes.
power bomb. Is it? Oh, straight to a pin.
And Matthews just barely kicks out again.
Wow. With uncanny strength and just sheer determination, Trey Matthews still able to kick out. And look at Richie Slade. He can't believe it himself.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand why.
The Midnight Delight is just baffled by this.
He's thinking right now. What's he? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes. He's going. He calls this a stage dive. It looks like he got out. It looks like Matthews had that scouted. He's trying. What's going on here? Matthews has got a full Nelson on him.
Is this? Wait. Ooh.
That was a new maneuver from Matthews.
Yes,
I haven't seen that before.
It definitely did some damage. Ricky Slade's eyes are glazed over.
Yeah,
he is in trouble.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. What is Trey Matthews setting him up for? Oh, Richie Slade showing some life. Oh! The 540 Phoenix Splash. No one was home.
And Slade. Oh! Wow. 2.
Ooh.
And Matthews kicks out again.
It might have kicked straight through Noah's face there. I don't think our referee's going to, hopefully not take too kindly to that, but it was incidental.
Slade is panicked. Can you see the way he's moving? He's panicked right now. He is trying everything he can to try and put Matthews away.
Who is this unhuman human highlight reel that they put me in the ring with? Richie Slade might be running out of maneuvers. A good solid
Throwing
push
Matthews
off.
Off of the corner.
He comes
Matthews
back with a vengeance.
Slade keeps trying. And a drop kick from Matthews almost knocks him off of the ring.
The intensity does not stop.
No way!
Wow.
He's got him up.
Could that be?
2. It's gotta be over. Matthews. Trey Matthews finally. He's able to put Richie Slade away. Now this was back and forth the entire match. That was incredible to watch. Oh, come on, man.
Himself in a tag team match he's not ready for here tonight. But let's welcome him out to the ring anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the UCW-ZERO Lightning. He is the Norwegian Nightmare. He is Ottawa.
Sound guy. There he is. Odwin the Viking making his way back to the ring. And I gotta say, it's kind of unfair for Levi to do this, but I mean, if he's gonna. That's not good, man.
His tag team partner making his way to the arena. He is the UCW-ZERO team. Please welcome to the ring, Christian Connors.
There we go. Christian Connors making his turn earlier tonight by putting a chair straight in the back of the head of Cassidy. And I'm not gonna lie, that gave me kind of a warm feeling. Looks like the All-American is back in business.
Make some noise for the All-American, Christian Connors. All right, we've selected an excellent tag team for you guys. Please welcome the first half of their tag team opponents, a lucha legend in the UCW-ZERO. He is the Durango Kid.
There we go. Durango Kid. Making his way to the ring. I think there might have been a bit of a missynchronization on the music there. But now we got him out here. So now this so Durango. Another big one of the luchadors here in UCW-ZERO.
And now his tag team partner making
Here we are. The match is just about to start.
to get a shot at the UCW-ZERO tag team titles. And this match is scheduled for one fall.
And the match is underway. Christian Connors and Odwin the Viking going up against Dragon and the Durango Kid. We got Connors and Durango in the ring right now. Both of them are incredible talents. Both of them incredibly agile. But if I had to say, the strength advantage would probably go to Connors here. But don't sell him out on agility. The kid's quick. Wow. Forcing Durango back into the corner here. And referee Noah trying to break things up, and Connors just faked out the Durango Kid. I think that's 2 for flinching, right? Now working him back into the corner, and Durango reverses, putting Connors in the corner now. And made him flinch too. All right. So, all right. So, yeah.
Wow.
Now that they've got things measured out just a little bit. I mean, this Durango faking out Connors. Connors trying for a cross body as he ran back, but looks like Durango had that scouted and capitalized on top of that with a leg drop.
Well, Christian Connors has decided that he doesn't want friends anymore, so he dumped the Dream Team for a big injured Viking in Odwin.
You see, I politely disagree, because if you want friends, you don't want the Dream Team. That's kind of my opinion there. I've talked to Odwin. He's a pretty good guy. You know,
do you send a Raven up to him and let him know what you think? Like, is he kind of like yell down to you from Valhalla?
Oh no, it's cool when you got a good when you got a good beard. You guys just just mesh. You know?
I think I picked the right opponents here. The lucha style of Dragoon and the Durango Kid isn't something the Viking is used to.
Well, it's certainly going to be a challenge for him. Durango and Dragon are both quick, and admittedly, Odwin's not. He's a big guy. He relies on power. He doesn't necessarily need to worry about outrunning a guy, because if he catches them, he basically chucks them.
Did you accuse Odwin of being slow? Did you say that Odwin is? Oh, okay.
Physically slow.
I wasn't quite sure because
it's easy. It's easier to dodge one of his punches, but hurts like hell if he connects.
Because if you. Once you incur the wrath of Odwin, it's like it never ends. And every time I hear the Viking mythology, I get afraid of this guy. And
I don't think I really have to worry about it. He and I are beard bros. So
we're beard bros. No, he hates me and my beard because it's bigger than his.
Oh, no. He likes your beard. He just doesn't like the horse's ass behind it.
Wow. All right, back to the action. This is your general manager of the UCW-ZERO, Levi Lee. I'm accompanied ringside by the captain of Cool, Alex Brady. And it looks like Odwin's finally putting together some offense. He's got a hold of the Durango Kid, sending him into the corner.
See, and this is what Odwin does best. He's good at throwing dudes around. He's easily one of the strongest guys. But as you can see with the shoulder problem that he's got, he's been injured. He's been injured off for the last couple of months with a. I'm not sure what exactly. The only thing they've ever told me was an injured shoulder. But it's starting to become pretty obvious that's going to become a problem for him later in this match.
A wise tag team from the Luchadors, sending Odwin through the middle ropes, but gently to the concrete, where he is joined by his tag team partner Christian Connors.
Connors trying to give him a little. Trying to
this
help him feel
isn't
a
where
little
you
bit
want to
better.
be right now.
And now the Lucha's taken to the skies.
And rain down like fury and wrath upon Odwin the Viking and the All-American Christian Connors.
I mean, you may have your personal vendetta and everything like that, but I will give you this. This was a good match to book. This was a good match to put together.
And Odwin, kind of got softened up earlier this evening by Matthias Starkey too. So if Durango Kid and Dragoon cannot put these guys away, they'll have a shot on July 21st at the Lucha Libre festival that we're having at the Catholic Community Church. Follow us on social media for more details. July 21st, and I am looking forward to Lucky 1, 2, 3 on August 3rd. We've got some incredible matches lined up for that.
And the Luchas have Connors on the ropes here. While Odwin slowly making it back to his corner, clearly favoring that arm of his.
Christian Connors in trouble over there. Ooh, but a beautiful display of athleticism and a display of strength.
An underhook's, no, that's not, it's some kind of a suplex. I'm a little rusty on this, but wow, it just, the athletic ability of Christian Connors is something to behold when you see him in the ring.
All right, Christian Connors is in trouble. Durango Kid has got him going up for those top ropes strikes.
Connors throwing him down.
Ooh.
And an elbow to boot. Connors going up to no man's land, and a shoulder tackle from the top rope.
Wow, this could be enough. Will Christian Connors get a shot of that UCW-ZERO gold?
That's like,
will he be able to take it away from Cassidy and Nick Valentino on August 3rd at Lucky 1, 2, 3? He's got to get past the Durango Kid first.
and Durango
quick arm drag.
wisely sending Connors back into his own into an enemy territory. And a big, wow! That was a big drop kick straight to the face.
Like a blockbuster drop kick to the prone and potentially now injured Christian Connors. Oddone was wise to break up that pin.
Oddone saving the match, essentially. It's still clearly favoring that arm. He's moving a little bit slower than usual. It's hard to tell what exactly could be going through his mind. He seems pretty beat up right now. Not so much as Connors, but starting to fight back. Dragon trying to reverse, but Connors had that telegraphed and threw him back with a follow-away slam. Now both men are down. They need to get the tag. Connors has been in there way too long. Dragon has been hurt.
We've got a lot of support for both of these teams right now. It's just a matter of who can get to their feet and deliver offense.
You can cut the arena in half, and half would be for Durango and Dragon. The other half would be for Connors and Oddone. And it's really awesome to see.
Oh, we got a tag.
And Oddone is in. Just running through Durango. And again.
Durango Kid is on the receiving end.
Oh! Going for that sidewalk slam that he's known for, and Durango scouted that and turned it into a head scissor. Dragon coming down. And Connors was able to catch him, but I don't think I think he's hurt. Connors seems to be in a bad way here. He's got one of his eyes closed. I think he might. I think there might be something up with his
chop.
Dragon. And Connors dumps him out of the ring.
A little bit of confusion.
And here we
there.
come. Connors with the All-American Slam.
Durango Kid probably should have stayed down because now he's at the top of Mount Olympus.
And the goat herder once again. And that is all she wrote. That is the end of this match. And that's the end of the match. That's a good thing. And after that, Levi,
Christian Connors and Oddone have secured their shot at the UCW-ZERO Tag Team Championship.
that is good to hear. And I'm not going to lie, Oddone, I wouldn't blame you if you went back in there and plugged one on Levi one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our main event?
Here we go.
The UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Our opponent, he won the Rocky Mountain Rumble last month, garnering him this title opportunity. He is accompanied by Radical Ricky. Please welcome to the arena, Mr. D.
And Mr. D making his way to the ring, the #1 contender for the UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship. Just absolutely ready to take his opportunity. It's just that disturbingly calm demeanor from this guy is just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a very
your reigning and defending UCW-ZERO heavyweight champion. Please welcome the Deacon of Doom.
our current UCW-ZERO heavyweight champion. At 50 years old. It has been an incredible story for this champion coming into the ring now. Fighting against all of the odds. Fighting against all of the odds to secure the UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship. He's fought against some of the worst that UCW has. And Mr. D still hasn't looked up from his book. It's hard to tell. I don't even know. This seems disrespectful, but I don't know how. And the match is officially underway. Mr. D, you're gonna have to put that book away sometime. What? Do you need to finish the chapter? Oh! And Mr. D, he was using it as a distraction. And then just exploding into the Deacon of Doom. See, that's what I meant before about just being disturbingly silent. You can just one look at him, you can tell Mr. D is a very intelligent person, but at the same time, he's got this weird vicious streak.
Oh yeah, no, don't get the gentleman-like demeanor twisted. Mr. D is an animal when he unleashes it. This is Levi Lee, the general manager here at the UCW-ZERO. I am ringside with the captain of Cool, and wait, hold on.
He's got it.
Oh! All right. This is
that ruler across the knuckles. Anybody who's been in school anytime before the year 2000 knows that, and probably has recurring nightmares.
Oh, sometimes you throw the book at them. Sometimes you throw them at the book.
That's right. I also would have accepted that he's hitting the books.
Hitting the books would have also been an acceptable answer, and. With the Deacon of Doom going up against Mr. D, sometimes it's multiple choice. Mr. D, isn't D sometimes
and
all
by
of
the way,
above?
if you notice, that's an American history book, one of the thickest of all school books.
Okay. Wait, okay. Our
special referee sign guy realizing that can be used as a foreign object, even though it's an American history book.
He is a junior referee here. We've given him an opportunity. Our referee's name is Cody. We threw him into this match just a little bit. I think Mr. D also requested it. I didn't really see anything wrong with it, so we've got a referee that's a little lenient with the rules during a heavyweight championship match.
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta do it like that. If it happens outside of the ring, technically you could probably turn your back.
Deacon of Doom's getting the crowd behind him.
Besides, I don't think anybody here paid their hard-earned money to see a disqualification.
Absolutely not. We're going to keep the action going here. We're going to have even more incredible action at Lucky 1-2-3 on August 3rd right here at the UCW-ZERO Arena. Oh.
And Deacon wisely getting out of the way and pulling Mr. D down to the mat. I don't know why that's so fun to say.
Displaying his championship prowess, Deacon of Doom is looking incredible. Oh,
and
a
a
great
chop for good measure.
Mr. D looking to capitalize. The Deacon of Doom still got the strength up for a classic body slam. And an even more classic elbow drop. Oh, it's a series of elbow drops.
Yeah, classic is a good word to explain the Deacon of Doom. A lot of people like to say he's old. I prefer to call him vintage.
He got the 1-2-3 elbow drops in a row, but he couldn't quite get that 1-2-3 pin. But he's got the crowd behind him at this point. Ooh. Mr. D quickly countering. Deacon ducking that clothesline into a crossbody. Our referee, Cody, is there quick with the pin.
Deacon in control here.
Ooh, another huge shot to the chest. Oh.
See, that's what I like. That's what I like about Deacon of Doom. In a promotion full of guys who like to flip and fly, you got one guy who wants to walk into the ring, punch you in the mouth, pin you, and he's done. And that man is currently our heavyweight champion.
Absolutely. The Deacon of Doom getting that DOD chant going as he dismantles Mr. D. Wait, a quick counter. Ooh. Oh! A move that you do not see often because it is risky.
Mr. D wisely just taking the base out from under the Deacon.
That knee might be seriously injured. The Deacon of Doom is in trouble.
He is definitely in trouble here. I've mentioned it on multiple occasions just how smart Mr. D is.
Uh-oh.
If he sees an opportunity, there is no way he's not going to capitalize.
And I thought he might go for a figure 4 leg lock, but with this, he's putting the pressure directly on that weakened knee. Ooh.
And Deacon just
kind of like
shouting in pain. He's not entirely sure what to do just because of the pressure on his knee.
It's like a modified sharpshooter using all of Deacon's weight going in one direction and all of Mr. D's just intensity going in the other direction. Oh, and now
Mr. D rolling him up for a pin, and the Deacon kicking out, but the way that he was rolled up, even kicking out, had to have done something there.
Absolutely. Ooh. Mr. D is here to teach everyone a lesson, and the crowd does not appreciate what they're hearing. Oh, but they've got to appreciate that. Deacon of Doom will not leave quietly. He wants to keep that UCW-ZERO belt. He wants to carry it into Lucky 1-2-3. He's not afraid of a triple threat match against Guerrero, Azteca, and Bobby Jackson. Oh, but he's got to be worried.
Going right back on that knee.
He's got to be worried about that knee, though. I'm not certain if we'll see the Deacon of Doom next month if this knee is as damaged as it appears to be. He won't tap, though. He will not tap.
Never say never. All the damage that he's been putting on that knee, it's hard to tell.
He's a proud champion, and he will fight through this. Oh, we got an accusation of a bite. Mr. D wisely just keeps the action going, sending Deacon of Doom sprawling for the corner. Oh, some disrespectful slaps to the head.
That's all right. Looks like here we go. Yeah, shades of the late Dusty Rhodes trying to throw those punches, but Mr. D had that scouted. And just driving the Deacon to the mat.
Mr. D looks like he's going through his Rolodex, trying to determine what maneuver he can use, possibly zeroing in on that injured knee.
See, just the arrogance of being able to stop and think during a match like this.
Oh,
Whoa!
and he took too long.
Clearly that had to have come from stopping in the match, because you never give your opponent the opportunity to recover.
Exactly. He gave DOD the opportunity.
Seems Mr. D might need a couple lessons himself. And there we go. There's those punches I was telling you about. Follow with a bionic elbow. And now the Deacon starting to gain some speed.
Reminiscent of Dusty Rhodes, and now it's turned into a full-on assault. And Mr. D might wisely be looking for a way out. Deacon is favoring that leg.
But throwing Mr. D from no man's land straight onto his back. That's got to rearrange a couple of bones there.
The Deacon of Doom has got to reconsider this strategy. He cannot chase Mr. D around the ring. He's got to keep him in the center. He's got to get that pinfall. He's got to find a weakness and exploit it. He's got the crowd behind him, though. They're looking for the Deacon of Doom to put away Mr. D.
Deacon signaling that he's going to try to finish this here.
Ooh.
He's got a kick. What's he going to try for? Swinging neck breaker. It's got.
Is that going to be enough for the? No.
And Mr. D just barely gets his shoulder up.
The UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Wait a second. Cody's focused on the Deacon of Doom, whereas Mr. D has rolled outside the ring to his familiar bag of tricks. What does he have this time?
What's in the bag, D? What are you doing?
Oh! We saw this at the Rocky Mountain Rumble when Mr. D threw what appears to be blackboard chalk particles and dust directly in the eyes of an opponent. But this time
the Deacon with a downward spiral.
It's worked against him, though.
This
time Cody's not able to do the 3 count.
5,
we need
6,
a
7.
referee
Where's
out
the ref?
here.
We need a better
we
ref
need
here.
An official. Our referee is blinded. Oh, I can't do that. Wait, Mr. D is rolling back out to his familiar corner with his suitcase of destruction. Wait, without a referee, we can't eliminate this kind of thing. Now Mr. D
what are you doing,
taking.
Man? No, this is too far.
Deacon of Doom is in trouble. The referee has come too, but can he even officiate?
That is too far, man.
A steel chair.
The ref can't see, so it's technically legal. He couldn't see it, so he couldn't disqualify it. Mr. D. No, he's got it. Oh! And he hits. I'm calling that the D minus.
And that's
the end. We have a new heavyweight champion in Mr. D.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new UCW-ZERO heavyweight champion by way of pinfall, Mr. D.
It shouldn't have ended that way. It shouldn't have ended that way. That was just.
The man of 1,000 suplexes and new UCW-ZERO heavyweight champion, Mr. D.
just the arrogance. I just.
Lucky 1, 2, 3, as Mr. D's reign as champion begins in a triple threat match against Bobby Jackson and Guerrero Azteca. August 3rd, right here. Lucky 1, 2, 3. Mr. D will defend his championship. The tag team titles will be on the line. Tommy Kerr will defend the women's championship. And the Ultra X title will be determined in a triple threat match. On behalf of everyone here at the UCW-ZERO, we look forward to seeing you on July 21st at the Community Catholic Church for the festival featuring UCW-ZERO. August 3rd, right here for Lucky 1, 2, 3. Grab your flyers at the door, and we will see you then. Get home safe. I'm your general manager, Levi Lee. Thank you, and good night.
Durango.